Hey guys, Alice here from Foodie Mom. Today I'm having a few friends over, I'm doing a little entertaining, so I'm heading over to Metcalfe's to pick up some essentials. If you know me, there's sure to be a cheese and charcuterie board involved. Let's go! Metcalfe's has been around since 1917 and is family owned and operated. There are 3 locations, 2 in Madison at Hilldale and Westtown, and 1 outside of Milwaukee. I'm here at least 2 to 3 times a week and I know a lot of the employees. Today I'm here for some entertaining essentials, so I know exactly where I'm going first. Hi Justin.
Hi Alice, how are you?
I'm good, how are you doing?
Wonderful, thanks.
Well, I'm having some friends over tonight and I'm making a cheese and charcuterie board. I was wondering if you could help me select some cheeses today.
Oh, of course, let me come around. One of my favorite cheeses for a cheese and charcuterie board is Car Valley MoBay. It's really, really delightful. If you'll notice that lovely ash line down the middle,
That's beautiful.
that is because back in the day when they would make cheese, they would milk the cows in the morning, and then they would cover it with ash so it doesn't spoil throughout the day. And then they would milk them at night and finish the cheese.
I love that.
It's like really, really good. So next on the list, Alice, is Marika Gouda. This comes from Thorpe, Wisconsin, and this is a really, really special cheese. So the woman who makes it, Marika Penterman, she is from Holland, as a matter of fact, and that's where Gouda comes from. So she came here and tried a whole bunch of different cheeses and didn't like them at all. So she went back to Holland and learned how to make Gouda, and that's where this cheese comes from.
Tell me about the mustard seeds that are in there, because that's gorgeous. I love that.
Yeah, it's very nice. It adds a little bit of almost like a, I don't want to say crunch, but a little pop texture.
Yeah.
Very subtle mustard flavor that
Yeah.
goes really nice with the creaminess of the cheese.
Okay.
Yeah, it's wonderful stuff.
Yay, I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. So since we're in Wisconsin, you gotta have an aged cheddar.
Yes.
My personal favorite is the Hook's 5-year cheddar. It's a perfect balance of sweet, creamy, sharp, salty, and Tony and Julie Hook are just really, really lovely people. So they were the first cheesemakers in America to successfully age cheese for 20 years and
I
still
tried
have it
that
taste
one.
good. Yeah, good stuff. This is that cheese I was telling you about, Pleasant Ridge Reserve. It's made by Uplands Cheese from Dodgeville, Wisconsin. It's a raw milk cheese, so it's got really deep, complex flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can
Delicious.
see, but it's really beautiful golden color. That is from the beta carotene in the grass that the cows eat. So this cheese is only made during the summer when the cows can graze on grass,
Okay.
which is what gives it that really, really earthy flavor.
Yeah, I tasted it. It's amazing.
It's wonderful stuff.
Justin, is there a wine that you can recommend that would go with this cheese?
Actually, Grant is the one you want to talk to about wine pairings.
Hi, Grant.
Hello.
So I just tried the Pleasant Ridge Reserve.
Great.
Is there a wine that you would recommend that would pair well with that?
Absolutely. One of my favorites is Sauvignon Blanc. It balances really well. It has a lemon grassiness that goes with the grassiness of the Pleasant Ridge. Another red wine that pairs well with it is a Pinot Noir, where you get passion fruit, strawberries, ripe plums, and just enough acidity to balance out with the butteriness of the cheese.
I love it. I'll take both.
Awesome,
Thank
great.
you so much.
You're welcome, anytime.
Thank you. My friends are also bringing their kids today, so I wanted to keep it simple. You can always purchase foods from the freezer section of your local grocery store and heat them up, but I love grabbing a nice selection of delicious foods from the prepared food section. It's less stress and just makes entertaining so easy. If you want to prepare some foods, you can always bake cookies or make a homemade dip or even some guac. All right, we are all set. I was able to find everything for tonight's party here at Metcalfe's. Let's head home and get things going. So we're back from Metcalfe's. I have all of my entertaining essentials here. Let's build this cheese platter. The first thing I do is I start with my cheese wedges. I'm gonna start with the Hook's cheddar. So for this cheddar, I wanna do cubes. And then for some, I will keep them in wedges. I'll slice them into like triangles. The point with a cheese board is to just keep it super interesting and to create as many different shapes as you can. Next up is this beautiful Marika Gouda that we picked up from Metcalfe's. Can you see this cheese? It is so pretty. And there's literally mustard seeds, whole mustard seeds in this cheese. I think it's so beautiful. For this Colby Jack, it started out like this. I just cut it in half. I'm gonna cut it in half again, but I'm keeping it in a wedge shape. And then now I'm gonna slice them into thin strips. So again, just think of like interesting shapes for your different cheeses. And again, different ways that you can slice up the cheese. Just make sure that it can be picked up really easy by your guests. So we just sliced up this Havarti, and I'm gonna add this to my platter. So now what I like to do is I like to pause on the cheese, and then I like to add some other elements to my board. And that is it. This is our cheese platter. This is ready to go. And now we're gonna plate up all of that delicious food that we picked up from Metcalfe's in the prepared food section. And that is it, you guys. Everything is ready. I have my cheese board. I have the foods from the Metcalfe's prepared food section. Metcalfe's made it so easy. And now I need to go get ready. Metcalfe's made entertaining stress-free, fun, and easy. For my entertaining tips, visit hipfoodiemom.com. And for hours and locations for Metcalfe's, visit shopmetcalfes.com.